First of all, if you could tell us what you make, what products you make at Dieter Otto Horns.
Well, mostly we make double horns, triple horns, but we also make trumpets. But the most part of the production is horns.
Flugelhorns?
Flugelhorns also.
Behind you here. Do you also make Wagner tuba?
Yes, but we don't have one in the showroom right now.
We might be asking you to make one. I think there's a market for it.
Yes, we already have one in production, but it's not finished now.
Cool. If we could get some photos or video of that instrument, I'd be very interested to see it.
Of the Wagner tuba in production?
Bitte?
You mean the Wagner tuba in production?
Yeah, in production as it's built.
Yes, I can show you how far it is.
Yes, the curved bell, the curved branch.
It's almost done.
Nice. Well, can you tell us when Dieter Otto opened his shop originally?
He founded the company in 1969, and since 2005, I'm in the company and took it over.
As far as taking over, and could you tell us about your education and experience before?
I started instrument making at Myrophone, tuba maker mostly, but also trumpets, trombones. And 2003, I made my master degree. In 2004, I worked for Canstol Musical Instruments in Anaheim in California.
For how long were you in Anaheim?
Well, not very long, for half year.
Sorry.
But it was nice there, a lot of experience.
Now, I went to school and grew up near Anaheim.
Right.
So I know the area, and there's also a big German community.
Yes.
Was that the Phoenix Club when you were there?
Yes, I've been there.
I've been there.
You too?
Had a very good high school German teacher. He took us to those meetings, and he was an American, but the reason I speak German and studied in Germany is because of Mr. Pechtel. Where did you study initial instrument building? Were you in Martin or another school?
No, in Mittenwald.
Mittenwald is bio.
It's a school in Bavaria, right?
How has the business done? How's it performed during the pandemic?
Well, of course, it was a big problem. The numbers was about the half as before.
Sure.
So that's why we are less people.
You had to let go employees?
Yes.
Do you feel like business is improving now?
It's very different. In Europe, it's very low. It depends on the country. It's very different everywhere in the world.
Max Tyne told me his business was low, and then in the beginning of summer it went up, very busy, and then
yes, it went up, but not as before. So maybe USA is like before, also Russia is like before, but Europe is very low. Well,
here in Texas, we're having our own problems now with the new Omicron. Is there anything new at Dieter Otto Horns? Have you produced any new?
Yes, we have a new product.
A Kulo horn?
It's a marching horn.
A mellow horn.
But from the type, it's like a French horn. So especially for horn players, you can use it for jazz, for everything, for marching bands. And it's developed with Matthias Pineira from Munich Philharmonic, and he is playing it on his jazz band.
That's a B flat instrument?
It's a B flat horn with piston valves and very different new style.
Nice wrap, yes, interesting.
So you can use it for many kinds of music, for Bavarian folk music, for jazz, for whatever you need it.
Yeah, I've seen some videos. I can't remember the German guy that does videos and he plays different instruments. There's some very good videos out there of a Kulo horn and other interesting instruments.
Yeah, and it really plays like a French horn, but it's a Martian horn.
I like that. We'll see if we can do something about that. Are you in the same shop? Derek and I visited you in 2014, I think. Is that the same building?
No.
You've moved.
In 2015, we moved to a new shop. We have a new building. It's much bigger showroom, much more place.
Same town, same ort?
No, it's 15 kilometers away, so about 10 miles away from the old place.
Beautiful biome. As a builder and as a business owner, what do you like best about your job?
To be free.
The freedom.
Make my own ideas. I can do, if I have a new idea, I can do whatever I want. I can just try it. Sometimes it works, sometimes not. Mostly it works. So this is very nice in my job.
The different models and Dieter had developed the 180K, and I played that horn years ago and thought it was a wonderful instrument. It's a normal Geyer horn, I believe, or is it a Knopf wrap?
It's a mostly Knopf, but over the times it changed a little bit. We always try to make it better and solve some problems. So it's not exactly the same as 20 years ago.
Improved, of course.
Yeah.
And then I know with Scott Bacon, you developed the Jeff Nelson model. How is that different than the normal 180K?
Well, it's a different lead pipe and a different bell flare. So it's a little more tight from the sound. It's not really a big difference, but it's an option you can choose. And you also can have both lead pipes and make it changeable.
Verstellbar.
Verstellbar, right?
And then I know Scott developed the Weimar Berlin horn. Can you tell us about that model?
Well, it's like the old Geyer horn, and Geyer used the bell from C.F. Schmidt, and I found the mandrel for the bell from the C.F. Schmidt horns.
I remember Scott telling me that, and
so I bought that old mandrel, and so we have the original bell flare on that.
How did you find that tool?
Because it was in Germany, and it was to sale.
Wow, that's what the Schmidt shop
was. It was just by luck to find it.
And do you feel it's quite different than the 180K?
Yes, it's very different.
And then I know that there was the Hudson Valley horn. Can you tell what?
Yes,
what Scott did there?
It's like the 180K, only with brass slides and with different braces.
Okay.
It's just a different design.
Traditionally, Mr. Geyer made all brass horns.
Right.
But this is a Knopf wrap with brass parts.
Right.
How many employees do you have there at Dieter Otto Horns?
Two employers and me, so we are 3 people.
And then the office staff, Nicole?
Right.
Does she also work in the Werkstatt?
No, she only does the office.
So our time is getting short. It's we've been dealers for you now, and I've known you on and off over the years, seeing at shows, but it's good to get to know you a bit better.
It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, and look forward to seeing you soon in the US, or we'll come and visit you in Bavaria.
Yes.